Today I want to show you a couple swing aids every golfer should have, especially if you're living in northern climates, you're locked up indoors, you can't get outside to practice, and you want to work on your golf game. And what do you do? So I'm going to show you a couple really simple, effective training aids you should have. You can use them from all parts of your game. Today I'm going to demonstrate how you can use them for your short game, and they're really effective. One is these foam practice balls. I'll put one here. You can see them here. You can pick them up at your golf shop or online at Amazon and that. And these reason I like these is that they're better than the wiffle balls because they've got a little bit of density to them. So you can hit them around and they kind of feel a little bit like you're striking a golf ball. But the other thing too is they're pretty safe, right? They're not going to cause a lot of damage. So they're safe to hit around in that. They're really practical. Then the other one too is the alignment stick. These are fantastic. You can do all kinds of different things with them for short game, long game, and that. And so they're really versatile. Just go down to your hardware store. I think they're called driveway stakes, maybe, and you just you pay a few bucks for them, and they're really versatile. Hey, if you want the golf brand ones with TaylorMade and Titleist on it, order them as well. They're probably about 40 or 50 bucks. They're a little bit fancier, but these ones will work just fine. So I'm going to show you a couple of drills to help you with your short game. That's one part of the game that everyone, doesn't really want to practice, right? They don't really like short game. People want to, I want to hit the golf ball. I want to see it fly, and that's natural. But working on your short game it's easy to do, and it's effective indoor practice, especially if you don't have a lot of room. Maybe you don't have a big high ceiling, maybe you don't have a simulator or a golf net, you don't have a lot of space to swing a golf club. So the short game with the shorter swings and that, very effective. You can work on them and, they can help with your scoring and improve contact. And also too, by working on some of your chipping and pitching, you're also going to help your full swing mechanics. So there's things going on there where you can help with your impact position and you can help the full swing. So let's get right into that. So first one is with this alignment stick. I'm going to use it for chipping. I'm just going to demonstrate some chip shots. So many golfers will have difficulty with their short chips and pitches. And one of the reasons for that is when they're trying to make contact with the ball, I'll just put that down there, there's a tendency to flip the golf ball where they flip the club up into the ball and they're trying to scoop it, they're trying to raise it in the air. They don't understand the feeling for swinging the arms through the ball and having the hands and the handle lead the club head through the golf ball so you can have good solid contact. And incidentally too, for a lot of players that struggle with their iron play from the fairway, well, they also struggle with their pitching and chipping. That same action is going on where they're kind of scooping and flipping. So by working on impact position with your chipping and pitching is also going to help your full swing as well. So this alignment stick is so effective because one of the reasons golfers struggle with their chipping is poor ball position. So the ball is too far forward in their stance. So here I've got it forward here up toward my target foot. And you can see what happens here. The handle of the club, it's hard to get my hands past the ball when I do that. I've really got to press them forward. So it's natural for the hands to be behind the ball. And then what's going to happen? The tendency will be to scoop and to get my hands ahead to strike it on the short shot. I've really got to kind of lean and move. So that doesn't work out. Contact's not very good. So with the alignment stick, I set it up as an extension of the golf club here, just like that. So that when I'm set up, that will force the ball to go back in my stance because I want to set up so that this extension stick runs up my lead side. And it's just resting up there against my lead side. If I got it too far forward, I can't set up, right? It's really awkward and hard to set up. So this will get the ball back in a good natural position for you, behind the body center line, back toward your trail foot for chipping. Somewhere there like that. So it helps you with that ball position. The other thing it helps you with when I'm coming through now is the movement of the hands and arms through with the hands and leading the club head, the handle of the club and the hands leading the club head into the ball. So this way, when we're striking it, We're going to have a good flat lead wrist to strike the golf ball here. I'll just roll my shirt up here so you good flat lead wrist to strike the golf ball. And I'm trying to avoid this hitting my side. So what that does for me instinctively as I come through, I start to get a little bit of body rotation. My left hip, my lead hip starts to clear out of the way. We need that for short shots so that we can allow the arms to swing through properly so I can have a good impact position. And you also need that for full swings. When I'm striking the ball, I need my left hip, my lead hip to clear out of the way. I need my hips to rotate. So by practicing with this little chipstick, I'm starting to ingrain the correct hitting action for the short shots and also to help my full swing. And now by using this foam ball, I can chip anywhere. I don't have to worry about damaging anything and that. I can chip the ball anywhere. It doesn't fly very far and it doesn't have a lot of velocity to it. So you don't have to worry about marking your walls in that if you don't have a net or a golf sim to hit into. So here, the ball back, got my chipstick, and through, and through. And then you just hit a few like that. And it's really going to help with your impact for good solid contact with your chips and getting that right hitting motion coming through. Now I'm going to show you another drill you can do using the foam ball, which I like. I'm just going to use it now to help feel where my body weight is when I'm practicing. I'll get a real ball here just to demonstrate. So now I'm just going to put that foam ball underneath my lead foot. And I'm going to just kind of press on it there a little bit. So I want to feel it there. So a lot of golfers, when they're chipping and their short shots, their weight distribution's wrong. They lean away. It seems to be something everybody instinctively wants to do. I'm trying to lift the ball in the air, so I lean back and I lead back into my trail foot, and I'm kind of giving it one of these, and you hit behind it and scull it there, go off all over the place. So short shots, we want to have more weight on the target foot than the trail foot. We want to be leaning a little bit toward that target side. So I use that foam ball and I press down on it underneath my lead foot so I can feel more pressure there. I can feel a little bit more weight there, and I can feel my balance staying there to hit this short chip shot. And that's real important for good solid chips. I want my weight balance primarily over here on that lead side because it's a short swing, so I'm turning around that lead foot. I'm turning around that lead side to strike. So I want to leave my weight there, just like that. So just by pressing on that ball there, it gives you that feeling for where I should be balanced. So get yourself some foam balls, get yourself one of these alignment sticks, practice your short game indoors. You'll like the results. When you get back outside in the spring, you'll be amazed how well you chip and pitch, and your full shots will start to get better. We'll see you again. Keep playing golf. Happy holidays.